And that's how that looks, like that. From the inside, as you can see, guys. Pretty cool. Hey all, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're all good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today, I'm building Dom's charger from Fanhome, issue 11. Brand new issue, guys, as you can see here. Not even undone the package yet. So yeah, we're doing issue 11 of the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger RT from Fanhome. Guys, if you're not already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button, give us a big thumbs up, and feel free to comment and share the video. Without further ado, guys, let's crack on with Dodge Charger build. Okay then guys, so we'll start off looking through this week's mag of the Fast and Furious build, the legendary Dodge Charger RT issue 11. Right guys, we've got the usual wicked content in these magazines. Obviously there is going to be the finished result. So we'll just look quickly through this mag before we crack on with this week's issue. That's from Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. And then there's the beautiful engine, 6.2 litre Hemi supercharged. Oh, beautiful. And as you can see here guys, assembling the front right wheel today. So we've obviously got the alloy wheel, the outer rim and the tyre, and obviously screws and the washers and all that. So we'll just quickly skim over these instructions. It's going to be a pretty quick issue I think this week guys. Basically putting the wheel together. We're going to see that 2 more times after this, obviously for the 2 rear wheels, and we're attaching that to the chassis. Before we do that, we'll go to the end of the mag and see what else we've got in this magazine. Richard Hammond, From the Track to the Drawing Board. Some interesting, oh look at that. Whoa. Do you know what? I've never even seen that car. I don't even know what. Beautiful, whatever it is. Beautiful. Wicked. Right, so if we get back to the beginning of the instructions guys, and then if I just get, as you can see, as I said at the beginning of the video, not open, brand new guys. This is it now, we're off. We're on a, I say on a roll, but on the run to getting this build done. That rubbish to one side. As usual guys with these premium builds, they are packed pretty cool, so they're all protected in transit. To be honest, packed that good, you can't carry on. There we go. Wicked, brilliant. So here we go then guys, we've got the tyre, look at that. Look at the detail on that guys, it's actually got Continental, and the tread, that just looks like a real tyre. The detail is amazing. This build is going to be absolutely amazing. And then you've got the alloy wheel. Now this has got a fair bit of weight, to be fair. That is pretty heavy guys, and look at the shine on that. It actually looks like it's alloy, obviously not, but it looks like it. Right, so we'll get all these parts out and I'll go through exactly what we've got. So I'm going to clear everything's out of that empty box. Now I've just said the tyre, the Continental tyre, which is 11A. You've got 11B, which is the wheel rim, which is the outer side. Beautiful. And then you've got 11C, which is the tyre valve. Now what I'll do is I'll leave that in the bag for now guys, because I don't want to lose it. And then here you've got the washer, which is the 11F. That's going to be the basically between the wheel and the chassis, I would have thought. 11D, which is the rim. Guys, you can see yourself in that. That's how shiny that is and realistic to alloy wheels. You've got 11E, which is the wheel hub cover. And then you've got 2 sets of screws, IM screws and HM screws. And as you can see in the bottom here, guys, this is what we're working on today. So we'll just turn the page over. Right, instruction 1, we've got to take the outer part of the rim and it wants us to turn it upside down like so. And then we've got to take 11C, which is the valve, and we're going to attach that into the outer rim. So if we just undo this little bag, very tiny parts these are, guys, you want to be careful not to lose them. Right, now you've got to make sure you're putting this in the right place. So if we lift that up a second, and you've got to look round for the little hole we're putting it in, which is going to be, I don't know if I can get this on camera and zoom in, you can see a little raised part there. What we want to do is get the dust cap with that square piece. You see that little hole there? That's going to go over that little raised piece of plastic, we can call it, and then the effect will be your dust caps sticking through the alloy. So I'll just push that on there like so. See, that's not quite in properly, so you want to make sure that's even, guys, and if it's not going to go in, try it another way, and you might be better off doing it that way. So it shouldn't be that hard to put in, I wouldn't have thought. And that's how that looks, like that. From the inside, as you can see, guys, pretty cool. Just give it a good push, it will go on, and make sure it's flush. Right, so that's instruction 1 done. Now to instruction 2, look at the tyre 11A, which is obviously this thing here, this tyre here. Now what it's saying to do is, on one side you will see the word outside written, and on the other inside. Insert the inner part of the 11D into the inside of the tyre, and the outer part of the rim to 11B on the outside of the tyre Yeah, make sure that you align the screw holes on the 2 rims for pressing firmly together. Right, okay. So we should have inner and outer. I don't know if that's meaning on the tyre, you know. Yeah, there you go, guys. Try and get that on camera for you. See that there? Inside. And then on this side, you're going to have outside. So what it's telling us to do is get the inside, and we want to put 11D, which is the inner part of the rim. So you just push that like so. That's how that looks. And then you want 11B on the outer side. Now it says make sure you line, as you can see, you got 1, 2 pins. Now you're going to have to make sure they line up, guys, before pushing them together. So let's just make sure we get this right, guys, before we, it might be better for you to push this in first, and then we'll line up the rim, because you can see exactly where this is going then, because you've got the holes on show. I think that might be it. Yeah, so basically, guys, you just got to push those together like that, and that is the result you've got. And now I would have thought, being careful not to drop the other side of the rim through, we've got to basically screw those with HM screws now, and then it'll attach the 2 rims together. that's what instruction 3 is telling us to do, guys. So what it might be good to do is if we hold the outer rim, because when you put pressure with the screws, you're going to end up pushing the rim out of the tyre, and you're going to keep going back on yourself to put it in the tyre. So if we just start these screws off first, just so we know we've got a bite and they're not going to drop, and then we'll tighten them up. Drop us a subscribe, guys, if you're not already subscribed, and press that bell notification, easy for me to say, so you don't miss out on any future videos. And you can come along with me building this brilliant 1.8 scale Dom's charger from Fanhome. Right, just make sure those are nice and tight, because you don't want the rims coming off when you've got this thing built. That would be a bit embarrassing. Right, so those are nice and tight, guys. That's how we're looking. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at the rim. It is so cool. The tread. That's enough of me going over that anyway. So that's up to instruction 3 done. Now, what we're doing now is putting the wheel, attaching the wheel to the chassis. As it says in instruction 4, slide the front right wheel you just made onto the axle of 8J. Okay, so here we have the chassis, and what it's saying to do is basically attach the wheel like that, guys. If I just tilt that up, you'll see exactly what I'm doing. And then what we've got to do then, if you look in the instructions there, we've done that, instruction 4, instruction 5. We've now got to attach an IM screw to the wheel with the 11F, which is the washer. So the washer goes on first, then you put the screw behind it, and then the wheel will be attached. So I find this easy, guys, if you put the washer on the screw. I'll just place that there a second. Get the wheel into position. And then hopefully this washer won't fall off. It does, but I caught it. And then we'll screw that on there. Obviously make sure these screws are in good, guys, because you don't want your wheels dropping off your model of your Dodge Charger here. But that's how that looks, guys. Nice and tight. That's attached. And then I'm jumping ahead of myself. We'll turn the page over. And you've guessed it. Now we've got to put 11E, which is the hub cover. I'm just going to double check I've tightened that screw tight enough. It's best to double check, guys, if you're not sure. Yeah, that's done. All good, all done. Now you've got not three. You've got some little raised plastic pieces there. All you've got to do is push those into the holes you can see on the wheel. Just make sure you've got them lined up properly first, guys, before you push onto them, because you're going to snap the points, and then you're going to have a whole lot of problems. Well, that's that done. And guys, that is it for this week's issue. We now have, let me turn the page to the front of the book. We now have 2 wheels on the front of the chassis. Guys, subscribe, like, comment, share. That is it for this week's build of the Dodge Charger from Fanhome, guys, issue 11. I do hope you enjoyed this build, guys. This week, basically, what we've done in this issue, this video, guys, is the front right wheel, and then attached it to basically this chassis. So we've got 2 wheels now attached to this wicked 1.8 scale build. Guys, if you're not already and you want to see more of this video, please smash that subscribe button, press the bell notification not to miss out on any future videos of this build or any other content on my channel, and give it a big like after you've watched the video. I would really appreciate that, guys. And feel free to comment down below and share the video to whoever you want to share it to. Guys, for more of this build, come back next week. But between then, obviously look through my video playlist and see what's on there, what you want to watch, guys. Thanks for all the support. For now, see ya. Peace.